dropped it again. Well, we are now live once again. Can anyone tell me why, when I put these background pictures in, it always crops the first and last letter of the word? I don't know why that's happening, to be honest with you. What the hell is that? I do not know. That's not the best resolution, like. That is not the best resolution. I don't think. Well, if anyone's watching this on replay, I put this picture of Beaches, the movie starring Barbara Hershey and Bette Midler. I still haven't watched the film yet, but on one of my paranormal investigations, when I was outside the Wardley pub in Wardley, I asked the ghosts, if there was anyone there, what their favourite movie was. And somebody said their favourite movie was Beaches. I don't know who that person was. They did give a name, I forget offhand. It was a while ago, a few months back or something. So I thought I'd put it on here, but it's missed the first and last letter off. I don't know why. If anyone can tell us why the first and last letter is missing off, I'd be eternally grateful to you for that. Yeah. So, good afternoon to the person that just arrived. How are you doing today, then? Yes. Oh, God, these people never cease to amaze us. They've got the attention span of a sparrow or an ant. Yeah. Can anyone explain the phenomenon of people who come into live streams and then refuse to engage with you, even though you're quite willing to talk to anyone who comes in, but there's for some reason they don't want to talk. They didn't want to say hello or anything, nothing. I bet if I was offering them 50 quid, they'd be soon speaking. But I don't know. He has a prime example right now. Nobody wants to speak. I'm going to re-release the Depeche Mode song called Enjoy the Silence. Only my version is going to be called Enjoy the Sponsored Silence. Yes. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed was people to talk in me live stream on YouTube. That's too much to ask. Too much to ask. For the minute, it is. Well, you'll be sorry when I'm gone. That's all I can say. But don't blame me. You just wouldn't speak to us when I was here. So you lost your chance. If you're thinking, oh, I wonder where that Gordon on TV went. He doesn't make videos anymore. I wonder if it was because no one would speak to him on his live streams. Possibly. Although, nah, I doubt it. I wouldn't have put him off with it. It might. Because no one wants to speak. But the question is, why does no one talk on the internet these days? Why am I being treated like a social outcast? That's the question of the day. Does anyone like Bette Midler or Barbara Hershey? Which one would you choose, Bette Midler or Barbara Hershey? Well, Barbara Hershey was in the film The Entity, where she was getting attacked by a ghost in a bed, to put it mildly, same as me. Bette Midler, I don't think she's getting attacked by ghosts in her bed, but she is a witch in real life, so I've heard. And she was also in Hocus Pocus, playing a witch, of course. And speaking of Hocus Pocus, the movie that starred Bette Midler and Sarah Jessica Parker, there was another actor in that film called Charles Rocket. Anyone familiar with him? He was a character actor. He also appeared in Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels. I don't know if I'm going to get wrong for saying this, but did you know that that actor, Charles Rocket, who appeared in Hocus Pocus and Dumb and Dumber and lots of other films, he was found in a field near his house with his throat cut. Yes, that didn't get talked about much on the news, did it? Did they ever mention that on the news when he passed away? He played the father in Hocus Pocus. Hey, hi. How do you pronounce that? Alakaz. My friend Maria loves your videos. Is it okay if you say hi to her? Yes. Hello, Maria. How are you doing? And thanks very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you to watch them. But when it comes to me live streams, I know I'm new at this, but nobody wants to talk hardly, usually. I don't know why. I'm wearing myself out, talking to myself for the most part. So how are you doing today, Alakazam? And hello, Duolingo. How are you doing? Thanks very much, Anamax. Thanks for subscribing as well. It's very kind of you. I really appreciate it. Thanks very much. I was thinking of Dua Lipa when I saw that name there, Duolingo. But I don't think it's connected with Dua Lipa, is it? Me, I've only had 4.5 hours sleep, so I'm absolutely knackeroonied. To put it mildly, I cannot sleep these days. I have about 4 hours a day, and then sometimes I have to go back to sleep later. All right, no probs. Thanks for stopping by, Anamax. I hope you can enjoy the rest of your day. Has anyone seen this Beaches movie? I haven't watched it yet, so don't give away the ending because I don't want to be, spoiled. So I want to have it spoiled for us when I watch it. But I put it here because a ghost told us that was their favorite movie a few months ago outside the Wardley pub in Wardley. I mean, not Wardley, Bilkey. Why is the pub called the Wardley in Bilkey when Bilkey's Bilkey and Wardley's Wardley? Surely they should have put the Wardley pub in Wardley, not Bilkey. They need to move it, lift it up with a crane and take it over to Wardley. Put it in its appropriate position in Wardley, not Bilkey. Anyone else agree with that? Or is it just me? Well, I'm agreeing with myself anyway. I think they should move it. Actually, I quite like where it is, but they should change the name if they're going to keep it there. Call it the Bilkey or something. And the Cricket Has Arms. I don't know why it's called the Cricket Has Arms. The one just down from it, the other pub. Because there should be another pub to go with it called the Cricket Has Legs, as I've said many times. Because you can't have the Cricket Has Arms without the Cricket Has Legs, can you? Let's face it. It's the ratio size of the screen. Oh, you mean why the letters are cropped off? Ah, right, I see what you mean. But you can't adjust it, though. It doesn't let you adjust it. Like bring it in a bit. Reduce it. I guess you'd have to put it in some photo editing software or something. I don't know. And where are you from, Jamie? And how are you doing today? And have you done any live streams? Because for some reason YouTube doesn't let you put the links in the room to invite a guest to appear on the screen next to you, where Bette Midler is here. I mean, I could pretend Bette Midler's talking to us. How are you doing, Bette?
Not too bad, thanks.
You sound like a bit like a bloke.
Oh, sorry. Got my throat in a minute.
All right. Well, something like that. Is anybody still here? Because I can't tell because no one's saying anything else. Believe it or not, I'm not a psychic. Never have been and probably never will be. Apparently she's a witch, though. So I've heard. I'm not the one saying that. I don't want to get sued here. I heard she's a witch. I mean, a real witch. I'm not calling her names or anything. She's into witchcraft. She was in the film Hocus Pocus. Of course, but I mean in real life. So is Cher, apparently. Cher's a witch in real life. So is Stevie Nicks and Oprah Winfrey. And if you don't believe us, go online and look it up. And Kate Bush as well, also. She's one. Kate Bush. Anybody else got anything that they want to tell us or ask us or anything? Anyone got any staying power for conversations? We do it with somebody who, is a bit talkative. Because I'm mainly talking to myself on these live streams. I bet you if I was Brad Pitt or Johnny Depp, not Johnny Depp, that's his brother. He's long a strange brother, that is. I bet I'd get the conversations lasting a bit longer. Because I'm not that famous, no one wants to know. When I reach the high heights of fame, people might want to talk to us more on here. I don't know. Not that I'm saying I'm going to reach the high heights of fame, but just making a point. Do you know what I'm saying? Now we're down to one viewer. The same old story. History is repeating itself here. History is repeating itself here tonight, today. Is it today or tonight? It's sort of the evening. Yes, it is. Right then. So, everyone that's watching this, all two of yous, whereabouts are you located right now? Are you in the kitchen, the sitting room, on the roof? What's that about the spirit box, Jamie? You were saying about the spirit box. I don't know what you. Was there something in particular you wanted to mention in regards to the spirit box? I was going to say I could put it on, but I haven't got it with us. I've just looked. It's downstairs. It's on this phone actually as well, but I can't access it through the live stream. I don't. I can. I might be able to. I don't know. I was trying not to do that at the minute though, because I'm under severe attack, of course, from evil, whatever they are. As most of you know, or at least know of, is everyone aware that I'm under attack from evil spirits? Could be demonic. Everyone aware of that, or you not know? Because I have to put that out there for anyone who doesn't know. So it affects all future videos. My current situation, which has been going on for ages, where it keeps evolving. So just to let you know, if suddenly the videos stop coming through, the videos stop being uploaded, it'll be because I'm incapacitated and a few other things. I'm partly incapacitated now, but oh, there we go. They're starting again. Anyway, shouldn't talk about those things. Every time you mention them, it gets worse. So, well, someone mentioned the spirit box, and then the rest is a mystery. Does anybody believe in spirit boxes? Do you think they're legit? Do you think they work? Do you think you can contact dead people through spirit boxes? Or do you think it's a load of mumbo jumbo baloney mahoney? Let us know. Let me know. That's a problem with live streams. If nobody's talking to you, you just have to waffle on about any old stuff. Because because I've asked question after question and nobody wants to engage. So there's not much you can do, is there? Not much you can do. You can keep trying. God loves a trier. If at first you don't succeed, give up. No, that's not how it goes. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Is there anybody here? It's easier communicating with spirits than talking in this live stream sometime. I'll tell you that much. You get more responses, way more responses. So you could say the dead are more talkative than the living, especially when it comes to broadcasting live on YouTube. The dead are more talkative than the living. Why is that? I guess it might be because the living can speak to people and then they can hear them, so they get more conversations. But the dead, mostly people don't hear them, so no one talks to them. So when someone comes along who can potentially hear them, then they're thinking, "Woohoo, get in there." Maybe, I don't know. But more often than not, they're there to like call you names and threaten you and stuff. You know, the bad ones. There's quite a few bad ones, unfortunately. Spirits, that is, and living people, of course. I meet many bad people online. Lots of them. They're as common as muck, basically. Yeah, I was trying to think of a better example, but I couldn't think of one at short notice. Does anyone agree with that? Bad people are as common as muck on the internet. Antisocial people who just want to come on to upset people and try to get them angry and make them depressed and all that stuff. Why do they do that? They're trying to get entertainment from upsetting people. A bit like Keir Starmer or similar people, you know what I'm saying? You see? Good evening and welcome to the news. Yes, exactly. The news is nobody's here. I have currently 0 viewers live on YouTube. What's new, pussycat? Whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa. Anyone like Tom Jones? Tom Jones from Wales, from the valleys. Tom Jones. Anyone like Tom Jones? All right. Hiya, Marcus. How are you doing today? I'm sleep talking. Hardly any sleep. 4.5 hours. Absolutely cream crackered. And Graham Crangled, or whatever you call it. My live streams are going about as well as your average wake. Well, thanks for joining there, Marcus. Everyone that's spoken so far says about a couple of words and then buggers off, and I'm left talking to myself as usual. It's great fun. So, Marcus, do you think spirit boxes are legit? Spirit boxes, do you think they're legit? Or do you think it's impossible to talk to dead people through spirit boxes? And I must be picking up something else. Yeah, cheers. Thanks, Marcus. Because I thought could be possible on some of it. I could be picking up like possibly tapping into interference from phone calls or internet chats. But I looked it up and it says spirit boxes cannot pick them things up because it just scans through radio stations and it doesn't intercept things like that. Spirits speak through the white noise on between the radio stations and over the top of when it's scanning past the stations and stuff. It works differently on the app versions, a little bit differently, I think. Still uses white noise though, I think. It's a bit confusing how it all works. When do you the person that mentioned about the Masonic graves, the obelisks in the cemeteries, by the way? Yeah, I know that. Thanks for spotting that. It was well spotted there, Marcus. Not many people mention that. Also, some woman outside the Heaven Cemetery at the bus stop said Jara when I says where he is from Heaven, and she goes, Jara. Yeah, Jara. And it's a Spanish app, Only scans through Spanish radio stations backwards. In reverse. It's all in reverse. All the words are backwards. So anything that comes through in English, and you must be onto something unless, I don't know. Some of it's a bit mysterious, some of the things that come through. Like these people saying, get on with it, and buzzing, and hello, Barry. Some woman keeps saying, hello, Barry. I don't know what the hell that's all about. I think she might be real. I'm not sure, because I did ask her when I was at Hebburn Metro Station in the tunnel. I'm sure I heard her say, I'm looking for Barry. I said, there's no Barry here, but she just keeps on asking, or saying hello to Barry. Anyway, she's looking for a famous Barry, like Barry Manilow, Barry Sheen, Barry Scorer. You know Barry Scorer? I don't know if he's still in the land of the living or not. He used to be a local MP for the Labour Party, I think, or something like that. Yeah, I once turned it on in the house, right? Just checking it. I wasn't really doing a proper communication thing. I was just testing something. And soon as I turned it on, I heard, "Hello, Barry." I was like, "Oh God, she's on the, she's off, she's on the cue the day." You know something, Marcus? I don't know if you were here the other day, but I said I might have to quit doing paranormal videos again because of certain things that are happening to us. I didn't want to have to quit, but I don't know. I've still got a few in the can, so to speak. I've already shot. I just need to put them together, edit them, and check them over and stuff. I'm not sure. Like, I often wonder, could there be some things on that box that aren't legit, along with the real stuff? I'm a bit puzzled by it, to be honest with you, because if you look up online on Google, it says that Spirit Box apps from the Play Store are just for entertainment purposes only. But that's just a general statement. It's not 100% accurate what they're saying there, because I've proved otherwise with this one I'm using. I wouldn't have kept using it if I proved that it was fake, because I've used a few and they're clearly fake. This one, however, has got people repeating lines that I've said in the house. When I was angry, shouting at the spirits or whatever, they copied the exact line. They repeated what I said at the metro station at Hebburn. So that proves that some of these ones that's attacking me, or at least aware of it, are blokes. They're male. They're not all female, you know. Do you know if you're allowed to swear on here, Marcus? On a live stream, are you allowed to swear? Because I was going to repeat some of the one of the lines that they shouted on the Spirit Box, but if it's swearing, I don't know if I'll be banned or restricted or something. I can't remember all the rules. I scanned through them, but I can't remember everything. Well, what might be happening is they use the software to scan through to see if you mention certain words and phrases, maybe. Like it's all done automatically. Well, one of the lines that I picked up when I was in that tunnel down to the that leads down to Hebburn Metro Station platform, some bloke goes, "You faggoty fuckers." Now that is the exact words that I said to them once in the house, because they're always attacking us and all sorts of stuff. So I called them that because some of them appear to be homosexual, possibly. I'm not sure. Because why would blokes who are dead hang around a bloke 24/7 and mess with them in the trouser department, etc.? You know what I'm saying? That's if it is the blokes doing it. I don't know for sure, but one of them also at Hebburn Metro said, "I love to rub it," and I'm sure he wasn't on about his magic lantern. He's what's it called? the lamp from Aladdin. I don't know. Yeah, it is very strange. I get molested by these things, you know. I'm not joking either. People can have a laugh about it and make fun, but it's a serious situation. It's just like in that movie, The Entity, with Barbara Hershey. Barbara Hershey, that's her there. It's in Beaches, her there. She wasn't the one who was getting molested. She played the woman who was getting molested in a house by a ghost. The Entity, made in 1983, I think it was. Or was it 82? Might have been 83, I think. Yeah, because some of these things they take advantage of people. That's what they do when they get any chance. They'll do it because they're working in the shadows, aren't they? You can't see them for the most part. You can't hear them unless you use equipment, so they can get up to all sorts of mischief if they're allowed to get away with it. They can't be held accountable. It's not like the police can come around and arrest them, is it? All right, I haven't watched Beaches yet, but I'll have to watch it sometime. Well, The Entity's definitely worth watching. I think they exaggerated some parts of the movie to make it more entertaining and scary. Actually, are you still here, Marcus? Because it says there's nobody here. There's somebody here now, I think, but I don't know who it is. It's a mystery person. Could it be Clint Eastwood? Could Clint Eastwood be watching Gordon on TV's live stream right now? Well, do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? I don't know. Doubt it. I doubt it. All right. You didn't just leave just then, Marcus, because it said 0 viewers there for a minute. It said 0 viewers. Now it says 2. By the way, I did an investigation in Newcastle the other week, in the middle of the night, 3 a.m. It was a hell of a task getting there as well. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, they do fluctuate. I don't know how accurate they are. There, it's gone 0. It's gone to 0 again. Now it's gone back to 2. It's jumping around more than Zebedee on the magic roundabout. All right, thanks. Them ones never did very well, you know. I don't know why. I think it's because most of my viewers are from Jarrow or Hebburn, and when I do videos in Gateshead, they don't care much. It's like, oh, not Gateshead again, not that bloody place. Like the Bill Key Farm ones, especially, never do very well. And when I go to the sports stadium in Hebburn, you know, the Hebburn Football Club place, them ones mostly don't do that great either. Apart from the first one I did, they didn't do too badly, but the rest didn't do very well. I like to go in there because at the minute you can just walk in at any time of the night and just pick any seat you want. There's plenty of places to sit. There's no shortage of seats in there. that's for sure. And it used to be Railroll. Let's not forget that used to be Railroll football grounds when the Railroll factory was there, and just behind where the pub is was where the main Railroll's building was with a big clock on the front. So I'm surprised I didn't hear any voices or noises from the past when I was in there, like out loud, honest, because it was a very hustle and bustle, busy place in the past. Oh yeah, which video do you mean? Because I did 2. One of them was against a green screen with a picture of Asda behind us, and I did one more recently when I was actually outside of Asda in the middle of the night for real, and then I went round the back of the building, looking at the back doors and stuff, and then behind Aldi and the post office and all that, which is right next to Asda, of course, Hebburn Post Office. Was it that one? Was it the most recent one? Yeah, I spoke to a few staff in Heben Asda, and they've said that they know about things being flung off the shelves and caught on security camera and stuff. Yeah, it might have been. I was once in there doing some shopping, and I went out to unlock my bike, and it wouldn't unlock, and I was stuck there for about 4 hours or more. Nobody would help us. It was beyond a joke. Police wouldn't help us. The fire brigade wouldn't help us. Nothing. It says, "Oh, just leave your bike there and go home." Yeah, it'll be gone in the morning. I'm going to do that, like, in bits. The wheels will be missing, everything. There'll just be a little bit of the frame left. Whereabouts are you from, by the way, Marcus? I forget whereabouts you're from, or where you live. You know something? You know what's annoying? You know when the replays of this live chat goes back up onto my channel, the replay of the live stream, it doesn't seem to put the text chat on the video, which is a bit daft, isn't it? All right, do you live in Jarrow to this day? Are you still in Jarrow? What was that? Something went ding. I don't know what that means. All right. Well, mine don't seem to, at least not when I play them back to test them. There's no text there. I think there's something wrong with mine. And also, would you like to be a guest in here on the camera next to us at any point? Because if you do, I'd have to send you the link through either Facebook Messenger or something else, because it doesn't let you share the link in the live stream. It's a bit ridiculous, but that's how it works. I don't know why it's like that. You've got to send the link outside of the live stream. They have to make things extra difficult for you, don't they? They love making things complicated. And it does work, because I just got my friend to test it. Excuse me, I got wind. Oh, burps. Is that yes? I do. Yeah, they should make it easier. There's no chat box for me in here. You know, you can type in the room, in the live stream. I can't type. There's no way to type. So if there was somewhere to type, I could send whoever wanted the link. I could send it in here, but it doesn't let you type. So everyone ends up leaving because they think it's my fault when it isn't. It's the way it works. So would you like to appear live on here, talking verbally on the mic with the camera, by any chance? Oops. This hand just started killing us. Anyone else who wants to appear as a guest, let us know. But if you want to appear as a guest, you'll have to send us your Facebook or some sort of chat thing. All right. Well, Marcus, if you send us your you'd have to say it near though, wouldn't you? If you let us know your Facebook page, if you don't mind putting it in here, I don't know if you mind or not, but that's the only way to do it, I guess. Unless you send it to my Facebook. My Facebook's Gordon Patterson. Patterson spelled Patterson. And then I can accept you a message on there on Facebook, and I'll send you the link through the messenger thing. You can add us as a friend if you want. If it makes it easier to send the link. I'll get the message through. All right. But you could use it just to get the link, couldn't you? On the messenger thing. So if you try to message me on Facebook, I'll send you the link in the message. And then you'll be to go on live. It'll put you in the waiting room and I'll just accept you and you'll come on live on the camera. Camera Rooney. I haven't been watching Blood Outdoors lately. I've missed these last 4 or 5 videos, actually. All right, then. Right, so it's Gordon Patterson on Facebook. I'm trying to remember what my picture is. Oh, it's got me holding the crucifix up. A golden crucifix on me profile picture. You can't miss that one. Saying, "Get back, you evil sons of bitches." It doesn't say that, but that's what I was representing with the picture. So if you can do that now, if you're ready, I'll go and check the message thing. Let us know when you've sent it, the message to me, Facebook, if you find it, and then I'll go and check. That's the best way to do it. And then I'll send you the link. What's this quick share thing? And oh. I don't know if there's anybody else in here apart from Marcus and me at the minute. Is that correct? If there's anyone else here, let us know. No. It's PA for Alfie, double TERSON. So it's ATT, not ET. ATT. Now it says there's nobody here. So is anybody else here right now in the live stream? Because I can't tell. Well, it just says there's one person here up at the top. That's it. Is anyone watching Mickey Rourke on Celebrity Big Brother at the minute? Anyone? Anyone watching Mickey Rourke on Celebrity Big Brother? What do you think of Mickey Rourke? Do you think he's doing well? Do you think he's doing terrible? Or what do you reckon? I was well surprised that Mickey Rourke was on Big Brother. Like, I nearly choked myself when they announced Mickey Rourke, and everyone's disappeared again. I'm guessing they don't like Mickey Rourke too much. That's what I'm thinking. Mickey Rourke on Big Brother. Would you say he's a thumbs up or a thumbs down? What do you reckon? Did anyone see DJE Media flies drone over the Big Brother launch show over the Big Brother house? Did anyone see that? DJE Media. He did a damn good job with his drone that night, and the police arrived right in the middle of when he was there watching the housemates come in the house with his drone. By the way, has anyone heard of an auditor on YouTube called Taking Our Rights Back? I think it is. Torb. Taking Our Rights Back. Torb Time. Anyone know him? I think he's from Middlesbrough, Hartlepool area. Anyone know him? He did a video with DJ Audits once in a prison, and they sent the dogs out after them. The prison guards with the vicious dogs was coming at them, telling them they were trying to stop them from what they were doing and wondering why the hell they were walking around the outside of the prison with cameras. Well, that was once on one of his live streams, taking our rights back. I talked to him on the live stream. I was one of the guests on camera. It was a few months back. Like, I was talking to him about Russell Brand and stuff, but he didn't seem very interested in the Russell Brand stuff. But Marcus, are you still there? Have you sent the message yet or not? Is there anybody there? Can you please give me a sign? Any sort of sign. If there's somebody there. I've yet to speak to any other paranormal investigators in here. There's nobody seems to come in that does any investigating, hardly. Oh, there was one person or two, but they didn't stop longer than 5 seconds. Hang on, I'll go and check. There's nothing there yet. Yeah. So is anyone watching me right now who isn't subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you could kindly let us know. Either way. I'm just wondering, that's all. Anyone that's not subscribed to my YouTube channel in here right now, possibly, could you let us know? Or if you are, could you let us know? Because I don't know who's here right now. No, nobody's talking. It's one of those days. Well, if anyone eventually wonders why Gordon doesn't make any more YouTube videos or live streams, just check back on this video and you might understand why. Or any of me live streams for that matter. Because I'm not exactly knocking it out of the park, shall I say. Anyone in here got any hobbies, interests, things you like to do, or maybe you make YouTube videos about a certain sort of thing or subject matter? Any auditors in here? Any YouTube auditors in here? Nope, don't think there is, but just checking. Did anyone hear about Alan Robson? Does anyone know Alan Robson or is familiar with Alan Robson? He used to work from the Metro Radio, presented Night Owls and the Hot and Heavy Express. Anyone familiar with him? Well, Alan Robson now has a YouTube channel called The Ghost Historian, where he does paranormal investigations, but they're all in 2 parts. And the first part is free. But if you want to watch the second part, you've got to sign up to his members thing on his channel and pay monthly to watch the second part. Now, he's got somebody on his working with him, his partner on the investigations, or was his partner, called Kenny D. Apparently, I just found out through a friend on here, he's just been arrested. Now he's in prison for doing stuff with children, apparently. Disgusting or what? Who would have thought it, eh? Who would have thought it? Anyone else hear about that? It was on the BBC News. Kenny D, Alan Robson's partner in crime, on his paranormal investigation channel on YouTube, is now behind bars. And I don't mean the type of bars where you buy a pint. Not those ones. He was the one on his videos that was using the night vision body camera. I remember. And they went to the Cricketers Arms pub in Bilkey about 9 months or so ago. I've been there myself to do an investigation since then. I also phoned up the guy that owns the pub, the Cricketers Arms, and I asked him if I could come in to do an investigation. And he said, "Oh, no, because you'd have to stay up most of the night. He didn't fancy doing it. They have to supervise you while you're in there, so he couldn't give us the go-ahead." I asked him if I could interview him on camera, the guy that owns the Wardley, the Cricketers Arms at Bilkey, but he said I'll have to think about it. But I decided not to go ahead and ask him again because I don't want to pressurize him or anything. You know what I'm saying? He clearly wasn't that keen. So I just left him to it. That's why I prefer to do outside locations. It's so much more easier because you can never, it's very hard to get permission to go indoors in these certain locations. So I just prefer to do the outside places. Because if there's ghosts inside the building, you can probably make contact with them ghosts just outside of it as well, because they can go through walls and do what they like, can't they? You don't have to be inside of it. Well, I think Marcus has disappeared. I think one of the spirits said that, actually. So, is there anyone still watching on the live stream here? Because I think this numbers at the top is like not accurate. I think it's got a delay on it or something. I don't know. Is there anybody there? Hello, come in. Knocking on my phone screen. I don't know if you could hear that. Just to see if there's anyone there. But there doesn't appear to be anyone here. The proof in the pudding is no one's talking, apart from me. So, would anyone like to participate in the chat here? Or would anyone like to become a guest on the chat here? And you can talk on camera, on screen, with you using your microphone. Anyone want to be a guest in the chat here? In front of Bette Midler? Bearing in mind, I want you to understand, if you do become a guest, you'll be here on the right-hand side, right? And Bette Midler will be looking at you from behind. That might feel a bit weird, but that's how it's going to be. So make sure you've got trousers on, because you don't want to offend Bette Midler if you got your bum in her face. Pretty much. Anyway, it won't be your bum, it'll be your back probably, but depending where you're positioned on the screen. Right. I don't think you can go in front of Barbara Hershey. That's my job. Yes. Well, I'm going to go in a minute because I think I've been set up here. Marcus said he was going to add us on Facebook and he's completely vanished. He was going to try and send us a message on Facebook, but I still haven't got one. Oh well, that's how it is. What was that ding? Why does that ding keep happening? Does anyone know what these dings are I keep hearing on here? Does that mean someone's clicked like on your live stream or something? I'm not sure. It says I got 4 likes. I don't know how that happened. Must mean aliens came down and had sympathy for us. I don't know. Is there anybody in here from the northeast of England right now, apart from myself? Anyone? But no one else can do that. I've got rhythm in my fingers, I've got rhythm in my toes. Allegedly. Well, I better be making a move. My shopping delivery be coming in a bit. From good old Morrison's. I was using Asda until Asda stopped us from ordering online. It's the website is knacked up pretty badly, actually. Can't even make an order now. Actually, I haven't checked it for like a week, but last time I tried, I couldn't order anything. Last few times I tried, couldn't order a damn thing. So, no garlic paste for me today, then. That's for sure. Because Morrison's doesn't sell it. Not the one I was after, at least. Right then, I think it's about time to wrap this one up then. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. No one's talking anymore, so I'm going to vacate the premises and give you a chance to rest up for the rest of the day or whatever you're going to do. Unless someone wants to say something just before I go. Last chance to say something. I do this with the ghosts as well. Now's the time to speak if you would like to speak to me before I go. People in the chat, that is, not the ghosts. Because I can't hear the ghosts, so at the minute, I haven't got my equipment running, shall we say. Anyone like to speak before I end the live stream? Anyone want to chat? Or anything? Hi, Ian. How are you doing? Not really. I'm absolutely the opposite of well, unfortunately. But how are you doing? I hope you're doing better than me. Yeah, the problem is I can't really sleep at the minute. I'm only managing about 4 hours, and then I'm wide awake. Well, not wide awake, but I'm knackered, but can't get back to sleep, if you know what I mean. Hence why I'm on here this afternoon. It's been going on for days now. I usually end up going back to sleep and waking up when it's dark again. But I can't do that tonight because I've got a shopping delivery coming. So, it's getting quite warm in here, actually. By the way, Ian, do you know much about this live streaming business on YouTube? Because when the video gets re-uploaded, when I finish this stream, it doesn't put the text on. You know what we use typing in the room here. It doesn't seem to put the text on when you play the video back. At least not on my end, it doesn't. Yeah, that can happen as well. But I just can't sleep. So, any idea why the text might not be going on the chat on the re-upload of the video when it uploads the live stream as a video onto your channel? The text isn't there, unless it works for other people, just not me. When I watch it, I don't know. Doesn't seem to record the text on the screen. Well, I've looked through all the settings on here, on the screen here, and there's nothing for that. Because you get some settings before you set it up on the screen, and there's no option for that. I had live chat activated, so that should work, shouldn't it? You would have thought. Unless you could do us a favor and try playing a couple of minutes, like just a little bit of me live stream back on one of my videos. And could you let us know if there's any text on it, like people talking on the screen? At any point, you just skip through it. Because I don't, it doesn't work on mine. Yeah, you would think so. Apart from that, I don't know. So are you up to much today, Ian? You had plenty of sleep? Well, YouTube tend not to reply to you. Actually, you can't get a hold of them. It's a bit like Facebook. You can't get a hold of them. They don't answer you, no matter what you ask them. Unfortunately. Is this the first time you've been on my live stream, is it? All right. What sort of wine you got? I don't know of any goofball channels. I'm not subscribed to that one. Sorry, Mark. I don't know where that is. You're not the same Mark from Facebook groups, are you? The Facebook group. Sparks Lounge or something. If you let us know about that goofball channel, I'll have a look at it. But up to now, I'm not aware of it. What's it about? Kevin Savig. All right. I've never heard of that one. Is that a more expensive one? Why would you not go on Facebook, Mark? Oh, Lidl. Is Lidl the same company as Aldi, do you know? Because they're often right next to each other. Ah, right. So what's this channel you are talking about, Mark? I don't know which channel it is. What's it about? All right, separate companies. I thought it was the same company. Ah, learn something new every day. I just buy the cheap wine. Me, I haven't drank any for bloody months now, though. I've got bottles sitting there on the bench in the kitchen. I can't drink them. I've been deprived of me wine against me will. I've become the opposite of an alcoholic. All right, less than a fiver. That's not bad. I usually get the ones that's about £3 something mostly, like the Lieben. Was it Liebfromlich or something? That's my favorite one, Liebfromlich. If I'm saying it right, they have it in Aldi and they have it in Asda. Different make of it, but it's the same thing, I think, more or less. Did you know that all wines got sulfur dioxide in? They use it as a preservative, apparently, but it can upset your stomach. It's a toxic gas. If you look it up, sulfur dioxide, also known as sulfites, it's in a lot of foods used as a preservative, and it's in all wines. I don't know about other alcohol, but all right. And it's all right, is it? But sulfur dioxide is a toxic gas, if you look it up. So they put toxic gas in what food and in what wine. Great, isn't it? It tells you that on Google. Yep. It's also in Weight Watchers meals, some of them. Sulfur dioxide. And at your local takeaway, you'll find a little poster on the wall telling you about food allergies. And if you look at the chart in your local takeaway, it'll say sulfur dioxide somewhere on that chart, because they put it in meats and stuff, like probably the battered sausages and stuff. Has Mark left the building? Mark, are you still there? Have you left? My plans for later is probably to try. Probably have to go back to sleep because I can barely stand up at the minute. No, I mean anything else. But I've got to get me shopping delivery, me food shopping from Morrison's. Somehow I've got to manage to carry the trays in after having just 4 hours sleep. And I've got a bad foot. Something wrong with my spine and a few other things. How about you? Are you got any plans for later? Are you watching Celebrity Big Brother with Mickey Rourke? Mickey Rourke to win. I don't think he's gonna, but all right. So you're not watching Celebrity Big Brother with Mickey Rourke then, and Chesney Hawkes, and a few other people I've never heard of. Do you watch DJE Media or DJ Audits or what do you call them? UK Meet the Tyrants? Any of them auditors? Well, I wasn't watching Big Brother on normal TV. I watched it on the ITVX through the Roku box thing, so it's not actually through the television. I watched it on my projector on the big screen, basically. Right. Well, I was shocked to see Mickey Rourke on there. Mickey Rourke's one of my favourite actors. I've got quite a few of his films on Blu-ray. Well, not that many, but I've got 9.5 Weeks. You know that one? I've got Desperate Hours, the one where he's with Anthony Hopkins and Mimi Rogers. Mimi Rogers used to be married to Tom Cruise, by the way. And she was also in the Lost in Space movie and Someone to Watch Over Me with Tom Berenger. And that was directed by Ridley Scott. And what else was he in? I'm sure I've got some. He was in Double Team with Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was in The Expendables with Sylvester Stallone. He was in A Prayer for the Dying. He was in Barfly with Faye Dunaway. He's been in quite a few things. He was in Johnny Handsome with Morgan Freeman. What else was he in? I'm missing a few, I think. Wasn't he in Diner or something? I think. He was in Angel Heart with Robert De Niro. He was in The Wrestler. Well, he played a wrestler, of course. The wrestler of the title. Drunken Master. Was that some sort of martial arts film? Mickey Rourke's not in that one, though, is he? All right, I thought it was Jackie Chan. I didn't like to say it in case I got it wrong. I was thinking that sounds like Jackie Chan, but is it one of his older ones? Is it? Did you know Jackie Chan's part of the does this mean anything to you? Hang on. When you cover one eye here, Jackie Chan's part of that. Do you know what I'm on about? I think all of Hollywood are. All right. I hate watching. I don't like watching. You know when the film's in foreign language and there's no dubbed soundtrack, so you have to watch it with subtitles. I don't like watching it with subtitles because I can't read it. I'm not good at reading books. Books aren't my thing, so I don't want to have to read a. I don't have to read a film. You know what I mean? Type of thing. Hiya, Carl. How you doing? Didn't expect to see you in here. It's very difficult doing these live streams. Lots of people they just don't want to talk like. And there's a few antisocial types come in here and there as well. I just noticed I haven't got my crucifix on. Holy shit. Do you want to join on the be a guest call on the video here? On the camera? All right. Well, you often find where I am, my face is usually with us. That's for sure. It's always in the same place as me. That's a hell of a coincidence. So you don't want to become a guest, as in on the video thing, live. Just even for a few short minutes. So you don't want to go on then? Is that a no? I've been rejected again. Oh my god, what am I going to do? I had so many rejections on this live stream. So it's like doing speed dating or something. In a way. um, Another thing, Carl, do you know why it would be that you know when your live stream gets re-uploaded as a video, it doesn't appear to have the text in the chat when people are speaking to us. It doesn't seem to be attached to the video. I don't know why. At least when I watch mine, it's not there. I'm not sure what that means or why that is. No, it's fine. It just gets a bit exhausting because no one's talking for the most part. But I've only had 4.5 hours sleep, you know. Yeah, I've looked at all the settings I could find. Like, it doesn't seem to be on the screen here, and it's not on the screen as you're setting it up to go on live. There's no mention of it. Like, it just had the option. It says activate live chat, but that's on. So you would think it would record onto the video. Cheers, thanks very much, Ian. Nice chatting to you. Enjoy the rest of your night, evening. So are you up to much today, Carl? If you're still there. Yeah, I read about that. You're supposed to look on your analytics or something to see when most of your viewers are on or something. Yeah. Um. So you do live streams on your YouTube channel, do you? I didn't even know you had a YouTube channel. I don't think. Well, I was on well before that point, and it was pretty dead back then. All right. So you got a YouTube channel, have you, Carl? I'm still in bed. I'm doing this live stream from in bed, you know. It's a bit like that Joan Rivers chat show she had before she passed away, where she would interview celebrities on her bed. Well, you haven't got any celebrities on this bed, but I've got Bette Midler here, look, and Barbara Hershey, look. But they're not sitting on my bed, unfortunately. If they were, they'd probably be doing some witchcraft on us, I should imagine. But all right. So what sort of videos are you putting up then? Is it just ones where you take your dog for a walk and stuff? It reminds me there was a guy in one of the Facebook chat rooms. He was a right bully the other day. He was talking live from when he was walking his dog, like insulting us and trying to ridicule us on this chat room I was in, along with a few other people. But I took them on, like I took them on. I had my boxing gloves on, so to speak, virtual boxing gloves. All right, drum and bass and stuff. Yeah, I don't make any money either, and I don't think it's going to happen ever. Not the rate I'm going. Oh, it's getting hot in here, I tell you. 160. You've made 160 pounds. Well, not really, because I might have to pack in doing the paranormal investigations, like from your channel, like again, because I'm probably paralyzed. I'm doing something to the bottom of my spine and my right foot's all knacked up as well again. Keep getting infection in my foot and all sorts. It's like you communicate with spirits and then they try to stop you from talking to them ever again. They, like try to put you off. I don't know. I don't know what they're playing at. Doesn't make sense. They're trying to cut their own throats, like stop you from talking to them. Doesn't make sense. I mean, just being on here now, I've got pain in my hands and everything, my foot, my back, everything. Obviously, it's a lot worse if you're standing up. Like every time I make a video, I'm in absolute mortal agony. People don't understand. I just have to act like I'm not when I'm doing the video. Try to look like I'm not in pain, type of thing. So, but since I've started on the bottom of my spine now, I might be pretty much knacked up for good here. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I've ordered some magnesium cream to see if it helps. It's supposed to help with like um like muscle pain and other things similar. It's similar to Epsom salts. Apparently, it's got the same ingredients. I have been to the doctors, yes, but I don't trust the doctors and NHS. You know that, right? I had three different doctors to speak to. They were all rubbish, and they sent us for blood tests, about three blood tests, and they all came back inconclusive, and they wanted us to have more. That basically means they couldn't find anything. I think. Yeah, but you can't sort being attacked by evil demonic spirits or whatever they are, because there's they can't find anything, because if you're being attacked by something that you can't see, how can the doctor find anything wrong with you? It's like you're getting beaten up by the partner you're living with. At least that's going to leave some marks on you. They do leave some red marks, like on my foot and stuff, but when I got infected, but they're not going to believe what caused it. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to believe that. The doctors can't sort this. They really can't. There's nothing they can do. Nothing. All they can do is offer you strong painkillers, which aren't good for you. That's basically all they can do. That's it. Or they can put you on antipsychotic medication because they think you're nuts, as they often like to do to people who say they're being attacked by demonic entities or evil spirits. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't cure it either, does it? That doesn't cure people's things like this because it's the wrong course of action. And this hand here, are you still there, Carl? This hand is the fingers jamming up all the time. It's mainly when I'm in bed, like lying down, but it's doing it now actually. Just started doing it since I'm talking about them. They feed off the energy when you're talking about them. Groups. What do you mean groups? Are you on about online groups? Like chat groups and stuff. Because I don't think I was in any groups outside of the internet. Maybe a long time ago. Nah, I haven't been in a paranormal group for years. Last one I was in was called Twilight Worlds, based in South Shields, and it was run by Avril and this guy called Andy Ross, who's now the Ghost Whisperer of Durham. He does ghost tours around the town, telling people about all the ghost happenings and sightings and murders at the spot where he is at the time on the walk. He's becoming quite infamous. He was speaking to some Americans on a live stream the other day online. What do you mean? You thought they were doing group visits? What do you mean? No, all my investigating's been solo for the most part. Just me, by myself, on my YouTube channel. I once had a guy called Chris join us, but he turned out to be a complete how do you put it? He was a wind-up merchant. He wasn't being legit. I thought he was, but he wasn't. He's kind of trying to fool us, like, but it didn't work. Nah, most of my investigations have been outside places for the most part. I did one indoor location recently, but that was about it. Now I'm a one-man band, Carl. I'm a lone gunman, so to speak. Nobody wants to join me, so I just keep it solo. Solo down in Acapulco. Let's keep it local. Not keep it solo down in Acapulco. Going loco down in Acapulco. Nobody guessed the film that song was off the other day. Well, not really. I just that's just what I do. You mean like in the cemeteries in the middle of the night and stuff? The ones that are actually open, that is. The ones near me are locked up at night. It's like tyranny central around here. You can't even go in the public places in the middle of the night. It's all locked. You know, unless you hop over the wall, which then I guess you could. I don't know if you get fined or something. I don't know. But even the wall's not very easy to get over, unless you've got like a trampoline or something. Well, actually, when I bumped into the guy called Darren who was drunk. Is that the one you meant? He was plastered. He was among the gravestones, and he was talking. He says, "Look, I've seen a ghost over there. Spirits. Look at." And that one, it's got a slight I could hear him, someone talking. I was looking around saying, "Oh shit, there's somebody in here, there's someone in here." Didn't know whereabouts they were, and I suddenly noticed them. But then there was another one where I bumped into some people who were looking for ghosts themselves in the cemetery. And then I got in trouble over that one because my brother's girlfriend tried to get us sectioned or something. She contacted the local community treatment team behind me back and told them a load of lies and twisted things out of all proportion. She'd been watching my YouTube channel, trying to get us into trouble. It was obvious, and she said she wasn't trying to do that. What a pile. What a pack. And then she put a cease and desist notice through my door, which was fake. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. But I phoned the police up about that. So they'll be keeping tabs on it, though, if it happens again or anything similar. She pretty much was saying I was stalking her or something. I've never been anywhere near her, ever. Like, not since years ago when she was at my mum and dad's house with my brother. Never seen her. Never been anywhere near her. She said she was fearing for her safety. That's because I dobbed her in about trying to get us in trouble about the cemetery video and that. Oh, and you know the one where I don't know if you've seen it, I was down next to the old hall in Jarrow. So where some girl unalived herself years ago. Used to be a toilets there, and she unalived herself. Yeah, that's right. I'm still collecting Blu-rays and not watching them. That's 100% accurate because I never have the chance at the minute. I'm either too tired because I can't sleep, or I'm making YouTube videos or editing them, or on here, or out on my bike or something. Or someone's wanting to talk to us here and there, and then and you don't have time, or you kind of put your mind to it, basically. Did you see that one where I mentioned a dogging spot? Because someone told us there was a dogging spot down next to the River Don, near the Jarrow Old Hall, and the aforementioned person that tried to get us in trouble, brother's girlfriend, tried to get us in trouble over saying that as well. Mainly KineMaster. No, I've still got all my laptops. I've got 3 laptops. But I don't use the laptops for editing. I just use my phone. Yeah. Have you tried using KineMaster or KineMaster, wherever which way you say it? I know it's KineMaster or KineMaster. The pronunciation of it. I think you're talking about the I can't say it. Fujitsu. I've still got it. It still sort of works, but it keeps running out of internal memory or something. Never heard of that one. Is that for on your phone or on the laptop? Because I only do the editing on the phone, you see. It's all right, thanks, because I don't do the editing on the laptop, because the software you use on the laptop is always more difficult to use, I find, on the laptop. It's easier on the phone, much easier. Depending on which software you're using, like, which app. Did you see any me drone flying videos, by the way? All right, it's quite easy to use, is it? So I remember I tried that. What was it again? I forgot the name of it now. I forgot the name of the one I was trying on the laptop, but it was very difficult to do. All right, because I did a few drone flights around here, one over the cemetery around here. I did some over the other cemetery, the one where I bumped into the people in, but I haven't uploaded them yet. I was a bit behind on them ones. I forgot about. I think I lost the footage. I'll have to find it again. You put like the SD card somewhere and you forget where you put it. They're that small, you know. Have you ever flown a drone there, Carl? All right. See, on KineMaster, it's got this thing where you just like, it says trim to the right or trim to the left. So you don't have to like put it, like split the clip and then split at the other end and then cut the middle bit out. You just trim to the right or the left and it's gone in seconds straight away. You have to know your left from your right though. It could be disastrous. Yeah, I've got two DJI drones. I've got the DJI Mini 2 and I've got the DJI Mini 2 SE. And I've also got the Seafly Mini and the Seafly Mini 2. It's the Seafly Faith Mini 2, I think. And Seafly Faith Mini. And I've also got the Potensic Atom and the Potensic Atom SE. So I've got about 6 of them, I think. 6 drones, I think. But I tell you what, though, flying a drone is very, very stressful. And especially when you're under attack from evil spirits when you're flying it. Not good. Not a good combination, I'll tell you. Especially if you're standing up. Yeah. Have you not watched any of the auditing videos, Carl, with DJ Audits or DJE Media or Pure Audits or there's a few of them use the drones like Marty Blackborough and Ryan Rampage and Taking Our Rights Back. That's a few of them anyway. You know, I watched any of them where they fly over police stations and industrial sites and the people come out saying, "What are you doing? You haven't got permission to record the place. This is private property. You can't record. You can't record the premises. And you haven't got my permission to record me either." And they say, "I don't need your permission. You're in public, and you don't own the airspace. You own the land, but you don't own the airspace. So I can video from above in the sky all I want." And then they usually call the police and have a hot shit fit dip or whatever you call it. All right, that might have been DJE Media. He did a lot of car dealers and stuff. He got lots of trouble. He got chased by some blokes pulled up in Range Rovers outside of the car dealer place, and he had to leg it across the road. They got out of the cars and ran after him. I think they were going to beat him up or something, possibly worse. And he managed to run into another factory place, and he ran right inside the factory, right out the other side. He jumped over the fence, across the railway lines, climbed over another fence on top of a roof of a crate thing, and he was hiding on top of the roof. And he dropped his bag with his drone in somewhere along the way. And eventually, he called the police, saying there's some guys coming after him, and he was all bleeding and everything. His legs caught on brambles and rose bushes or whatever, thorns. And that was an exciting video. That was. They managed to find his drone in his bag. Like they found it along the way. They traced his route back where he had gone across the tracks and across the train tracks. God, that must have been very stressful what he had going on there. I tell you. Which channel's that? All right then. Stuart Millard. Is it called at Stuart Millard? Is that the full proper name? What sort of stuff does he do? Which one you follow? Ordered in Britain or something? Charlie Veach? Oh, retro. I don't know that one. All right. He's an auditor. Well, he does stuff with a drone and the cameras outside of police stations or similar places. Hello, Nikki. How you doing? Not really. I know how to send. I mean, you have to send the links to add a guest outside of the live stream. That's the only way it lets you do it. I don't know why YouTube made it like that, but it say if you wanted to be a guest on here on camera, I'd have to send you a link on Facebook Messenger or something similar, and then you could then I could add you to the chat in the room on camera. That's the only way it lets you do it, or via email or something. It's a bit daft, isn't it? Excuse me. Think he called AV. No, it's AB, ordered in Britain. Is that what you're on about? Auditing Britain, AB. He never shows his face on camera. He just goes to test the police out and stuff on the street and at the stations and all that. My stomach's rumbling like I don't know what. And how are you today, Nikki? All right. Thanks, Nikki, for that. Are you from the UK or USA? I still don't have a clue. Well, you have to add us on Facebook, Nikki, if you want us to send you the link, or just message us on Facebook. Facebook's called Gordon Patterson, so it's PATTERSON, second name, PATTERSON, and I can send you the link when I go on if you are available to go on at the same time as I'm going on, type of thing, if you want. Yeah, I was probably way off. By the way, are you a male Nikki or a female Nikki? Because I have no clue. Because you can have guys called Nikki and women called Nikki, can't you? Put it in. How do you mean? Put it in the bio, Carl? You have to put a fresh link in each time, I think. You can't use the same link. Can you? Or can you use the same link? Does any link work? Or does it have to be a link from the current live stream you're on? Because if you can just use any of the links, that may be better. Aren't we all not so youthful these days, or useful in some cases? Today I've been going for 1 hour and 34 minutes, but I had a couple of other live streams just before there as well, I think. Just shorter ones, like half an hour or so. One was 45 minutes, I think. Yeah, we're all old farts. That's correct, Carl. Not all of them, but some of them. Oh, yeah, I've been on YouTube for years, like 14 years or something, but I've only just done live streams recently. Like doing the ghost stuff, paranormal stuff mainly, and I did a lot of videos about Blu-ray and movies and stuff before that, with the odd bit of paranormal stuff in between. But now, since I'm under attack from evil demonic entities, even the paranormal investigating is now under threat. Like, once again, because I did quit it a while ago because of this, and then now I'm faced with possibly quitting again. Yeah, 14 years, yes. Yep, 14. I think it's 14, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Have you seen Beaches, by the way, Nikki? Starring Barbara Hershey here and Bette Midler over here. Yeah, well, sort of. I'm having trouble editing some of these recent videos with all the bloody voices coming through the spirit box. There's that many of them, it drives you insane because it takes ages to edit. You know, like looping them over like 5 or 6 times and all that stuff. It takes ages. It's better off not using the spirit box, and then you can just edit it, and there's not much voices to put in. It makes for a quicker edit. Although you sometimes get the EVPs coming through, but it's not usually as many as on the spirit box. Like. Ah, what doesn't ring a bell exactly, Nikki? Oh, you mean Beaches? Oh, the film Beaches. I thought all women watch Beaches. Well, the majority of them, everyone, because it's about these two best friends, and one of them gets very ill or something. And I don't think it's got a happy ending. I haven't seen it, but I've got an idea. It might not have a happy ending. So you never seen it ever, nor even any of it. You heard of it before? Whew, it's getting hot in here. I feel like a chestnut on the open fire, roasting on the open fire. I spoke to a ghost who said that our favourite film was Beaches. That's why I put the picture of Beaches behind. But I don't know who this person is, the one that said our favourite film is Beaches, really. I think they did give us a name, but I forgot what it was. Nah, I don't do movie watching streams or anything like that. I don't see the point of doing that. I like if I'm going to watch a film, I'll watch it by myself. No, I couldn't watch it while I'm on the internet on a live stream. Like, all right, cheers. Thanks very much for coming in, Carl, and thanks for giving us some tips and recommendations as well. Cheers, appreciate it. So enjoy the rest of your night. I hope. Bye for now. So, Nikki, are you into the paranormal stuff or not? All right. So what sort of YouTube videos do you mainly like to watch? What sort of subject matter? Well, I haven't really seen much. I've seen the odd shadow type figure. I thought I did, but I don't know. It was like out the corner of my eye, are very quick. But I mainly just hear them and record them speaking, and get attacked by them, as I mentioned before, tortured to death by them, molested, that sort of thing. The usual. So are you down near London way or somewhere, Nikki? All right. I didn't know there was such videos. Is that like a tell you how to do it like make a good job of it and do it properly and stuff. Type it like what do you call them? Like how to do type videos. I've had one guest appear on my screen here in the chat so far, but he was only on like 3 seconds. If you watch the replay of this video, you'll see him. If you want to check him out, just to prove I had a guest. I did have one guest very briefly. It was almost as quick as a Alfred Hitchcock cameo in one of his movies. All right. So you get satisfaction from watching other people clean their patios. Is what you're saying. I don't even have a patio. I feel left out. Oh. I've got a shopping delivery coming in a bit from Morrison's. Woohoo! So is that your favorite YouTube channel? The one about the patio cleaning business thing? I think this is my longest stream so far. No one's going to watch this one back. It's too long. Take one look at it and go, "There's no way I'm watching that. Bloody hell!" All right. So where did my live show up? Was it on some sort of? I don't know, because I've getting a few people coming in who aren't watchers of my channel. I think it's mainly people who don't watch my channel that see me live stream somewhere on YouTube. I don't know where they saw it, but does it just pop up on the recommendations or something? Not sure why YouTube would recommend my lives to anyone, but never mind. Reacting to the comments. I wouldn't even know how to do that. I've done that on some of my videos here and there, but I haven't done it on a live. You see, you kind of whenever I've done that, I prefer to do it on an actual video, and then I can put like the little clips of the comments on the screen on the video. You see, but I mainly did that when I had people insulting us on some of my videos. I thought I'd try and ridicule them back or something, make them feel like how he should feel, type of thing, for being so disrespectful. All right, I wasn't aware of that. Huh, thanks for letting us know about that. Yeah. I was almost, even though I just started to stream, I was almost thinking of packing it in, like quitting already, because there's quite a few people coming in here and there, and you kind of get anyone to speak. They're saying hello, how you doing, whatever, and then there's been a few of them as well. How did you know there was people insulting us? You must be psychic. I don't know. I didn't catch the names. Somebody called us a nonce as soon as he came in, and then there was the one last night called us. He says, "You're weird." It's interesting that he said that because I recorded a ghost saying that through the spirit box a few nights ago, saying the exact same thing, only that was a woman, not a bloke. The ghost was a woman, I mean. Oh, I just said, did I? Oh, I can't remember. Half asleep. I only had 4.5 hours sleep. I can only sleep for 4.5 hours at the minute each day, and then I have to get some more sleep later or something. Yep. And I met a bunch of bullies on Facebook the other day as well in a chat room. Ooh, they were quite nasty. Oh no, that was on a video. That one. I once got a couple of insults by this lunatic on my videos one time. He was calling us weird names out of the dictionary, trying to be clever or something. And I had to look it up what it meant. But I had insults on the live streams, yes. I usually block them people after a short period though, because there's no point like arguing with negative people too long. It's not good for your health, usually, especially when you haven't had much sleep. Yep. I mean, somebody's answering an odd thing to say, but like, I don't do it for too long. I try not to anyway. Yeah, because they're just very negative. You know what I mean? Just trying to create negativity. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Um, they're just trying to get a reaction out of you, like make you upset. So you have to get a box of hankies out and start crying on your live stream. Oh no! You know what I mean? It's like I'm being bullied to death. I don't know. How am I gonna cope? I'll have to call the crisis team. Hmm. No point calling the crisis team though. They don't help you anything. Hardly ever. All they do is make you wait 5.5 hours or so. By that time, you've probably gone to bed and fell asleep and all the rest of it. Yep, that's it. You ever watch Blot Outdoors? He does stealth camping and takeaway reviews and stuff, and he's from Sunderland, not far from where I am. He gets smash burger on his stealth camps, drinking loads of alcohol. Yeah, I'll probably still do it here and there, but I don't want to do it in the middle of the night anymore if I can help it. Because it seems to be worse in the middle of the night. I got loads of like I think they're all on drugs last night, most of the ones that came in. If you check back some of the recordings from last night, bloody hell. Just one or two came in, like, but it was like they just were like full of like stupid questions and stuff. Like, why you got several layers on? Are you cold? I says, yes. But all right. Yeah, it's a bit dangerous because you're sleeping out. You're sleeping outside in the middle of nowhere. Anyone could come along, in the bushes or wherever. You could be in danger. You know what I mean? I think that's why he gets drunk, so he doesn't like think about it too much. He's like he's too out of it. He doesn't care. He just goes to sleep. Has his little his supper, his tea, and he cooks it in his stove and all that, and then just goes to sleep. He's absolutely hammered. I'm gonna have to get something to eat soon. I'm absolutely bloody starving actually, and then my shopping's coming. I don't want to be late for that. I'll have no food, if you can call it food these days. Stuff they sell in the supermarkets, not fit for rats. Some of it, bloody caramelized sugar syrup in half of it and stuff. I didn't even know how you would tell me you're doing a live stream at a certain time. Like nobody takes notes of my Facebook posts, and if I do them on a video, I have to do a video telling them or something. And that seems too much of a build up for something that's not going to be that exciting. You know what I mean? Like, I just wing it. Hi, Ian, you're back. All right, oh yeah, I think she was in that. I haven't seen that one with Mel Gibson film, wasn't it? Mel Gibson. Well, I'm not going to strip off or anything if that's what you're suggesting. There's no way that's happening. I'll be banned from YouTube within 30 seconds. How do you make a live stream exciting? Like, I think that's technically impossible, isn't it? Unless I invite Tom Cruise to come on and chat or something. I don't know. I'm sure he'll turn us down. I could get the budget Tom Cruise from down the road. I don't know. See if he's not available on next Tuesday or something. I don't know. Plus, I can't do live streams outside yet because I haven't got a SIM card in my other phone. Because I can't get the damn compartment open. I haven't got a paper clip to stick in a little hole to get the compartment open to swap the SIM cards around. I'll have to get some paper clips. Well, I might have to pack in the paranormal stuff. That's unfortunately, I don't want to be getting tortured live while doing one on a live stream. You know what I mean? Oh, last night when I got insulted by that guy, I was doing this. I was going, "Get." My live stream went off for a minute there. I don't know what happened. I was saying, "Get back in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, you evil scumbags." I was doing that, and this guy come in. He goes, "Yo, weird." What are you supposed to do when no one's talking and they won't answer you? Huh? Let's face it. I mean, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Anyway. Well, from past experience, whenever I've done a film review, what the crucifix thing, they didn't think so last night. They probably wanted to throw stones at us. I would have got booed off the stage if I was a comedian. Boo! Get off! Obviously, he didn't believe in ghosts or demons. I'm just guessing though by his reaction. So, but I've done some film reviews on my channel on videos and always flopped. Like top of the flops times 2. I could do with a celebrity guest to join us. Actually, I've got a celebrity right here. Hang on, see if he's willing to come on. Ted, do you fancy coming on?
Not really.
Oh, how are you, man? Stop being a spoiled sport. I'll give you some sausages later if you come on.
All right then.
Right, he's coming on. Hang on. He's not used to being on camera though. He's a bit nervous.
Oh shit.
What do you mean, oh shit? You said you were going to come on. You're not going to say anything.
Hi, how we doing?
There you go. That's Ted. He's famous, you know. He's famous around Jarrow and Heaven for stealing people's house bins. Apparently, he stole about 6 already, and they're not getting them back either. Get the house bins back, Ted.
No, they're not.
That's not very nice of you. That you shouldn't be stealing people's bins. Like,
I like doing it.
you like doing it.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, he likes doing it. Apparently, why do you like doing it?
It's a hobby of mine. Hobby.
All right. Oh well, never mind. Minecraft. Oh, I don't fancy that. Like, I'm not into computer game stuff. Oh yeah, Ted. That's not the same Ted though. This Ted's from Jarrow in Heaven. He's not from California. You know. Oh, I'm getting hot. I look red as a I don't know what's red. Like a juicy apple or something. In the Shawshank Redemption, was he? Are you sure about that? You mean there was a bear in the Shawshank Redemption? I haven't seen it, so I can't confirm one way or the other. I know it's got Robbins. What's his name? Tim Robbins. Tim Robbins. It is Tim Robbins, isn't it? And Morgan Freeman. But I didn't know there was a bear in there. I was gonna say, like, they should. Aren't they making Ted 3? I'm not sure. I thought I heard they were making Ted 3. I thought you went that into the movies. You know quite a few of them by the looks of it. So, Nikki, you know the link I've got to send people if they want to be a guest on camera in the chat? Do you know if you can use, like, is the link always the same link? Or is it a link for your specific live stream at the time when you're having it? Or will any link work, like, from the last live stream? Yeah, but to be honest, I'm not very good at reviewing films. That's one of my weak points. I, I know about films quite a bit in certain ones, but I'm not very good at reviewing them. You know what I mean? I was always following me words and everything, I kind of recite the plot and things very well and stuff like that. Never being good at doing that. All right, I see. Uh, you couldn't try it quickly, could you, to see if it works? The link thing, just for like a couple of minutes. More confidence. You don't think I've got any confidence, I don't think it's a case of not having the confidence. It's more of a case of like, I don't like how, when you're talking and you talk to people, most of them just leave or they don't refuse to speak. Then you're left with, well, what do you do? So, you know what I mean? I like someone that I like to talk verbally the best. I don't like to talk to text. I like to talk to somebody who's talking verbally back. Mainly, that's my thing more than the text thing because the text, I'm not very good with reading stuff. Are you watching Celebrity Big Brother, by the way, with Mickey Rourke and Chesney Hawkes? I think that's the main two famous people in there I know of. I think, wasn't it? Daley Thompson's in there, but I know I've been a fan of him. I'm not into the sports stuff much. All right, no problem then. Are you in Tesco's at the minute or somewhere? Well, Mickey Rourke's on there. You should get watching it. Mickey Rourke. You can't go wrong with Mickey Rourke. He's already causing mayhem. Iceland. All right. Why are you in the frozen sausages section? I've never shopped in Iceland ever. Not once. You probably get thrown out of Morrison's or other supermarkets, if you're doing a live stream if they catch you. Because they don't like you use they don't like you using cameras in the shop. Policy. Apparently, you can't use video cameras in shops or shopping malls. It is against the policy of the place. You need my handcuffs before I look for the sausages. All right. They should give you a free set of handcuffs when you buy some of the sausages these days, I think. Maybe. I don't know. That didn't even make sense. Anyway. Right, no problem then. Okay, bye for now, and enjoy your sausages and handcuffs or whatever else you're gonna have tonight or tomorrow, whenever it is. I'm gonna get something to eat if I've got time before the shopping arrives. Okay, bye for now. Ta now. Thanks for coming in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I hopefully. Right then. Well, I think I'm gonna have to end the live stream now because I've got a shopping delivery coming in a very short space of time, and I'm not in a fit state to stand up when I mind anything else. I need some food. Right. So thanks everyone, and bye for now. Thanks for joining the stream, the live stream. I'll see you all next time. So bye for now. Ta now.